Worlds. This is when you switch it on. I'll let it run. Usually, obviously, without the VR headset, this looks. If you're just watching this on your phone or laptop on YouTube, I assure you, it looks quite cool in VR. Sort of builds your thing. I'll just skip this now. It does quite well set the mood for your VR adventure. So what is it? A VR Worlds, which I think there is a demo included when you buy the PlayStation VR. It's basically a collection of 5 games, or games/experiences. Most of them, yes, you can play, but some of them are more interactive than others. So there's the London Heist. Oh, by the way, it is a really cool feature. You can mess around with the stuff in VR. Anyway, so 5 games/experiences. There's the London Heist, which is a adventure shootout type thing where you try to nick a diamond from some Russian gangsters, which is I'll show you about all of them briefly in a minute. Then you have VR Luge, which you strap yourself to some board with some wheels on it and go down the road. Scavenger's Odyssey, which plays in space, which is why there's an asteroid here. Very cool gameplay. It really uses VR nicely because you move around upside down and stuff. I'll show you in a bit. This one is actually quite. It's reasonably long gameplay. You probably spend an hour or so playing it through. And then you have Ocean Descent, which lets you dive into the ocean and meet some sharks and things. Very cool demo if you want to demo VR to someone without the person having to play anything or understand anything. Ocean Descent is really cool for that. And you have Danger Ball, which is, I don't know, it's probably futuristic ping pong or something. Quite cool game, I'll also show you. So let's start with the London Heist. I'm only going to have a very quick look at it because it takes, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes to play through, so, and nobody got time for that. You can either play it with the wireless controller or with the motion controllers. I do have the motion controllers, but I can't be bothered connecting them now, so we do the wireless controller, which I assume most people will do, because the wireless controllers, honestly, you don't really have to buy them. They're nice to have, but most games, the vast majority of games, doesn't use them, from what I've seen. So it's a bit of a not waste, but it's probably something you can spare yourself. So you can either go for a tutorial. Obviously, if you play the first time you do this. As often with VR games, you'll sort of control things and do things by looking around. You can play the story, or you can do it. These are extra at the shooting range. So we do part of the story. Because I've already played through, I can select the level that I want. Usually the first time you do this you can't. There's quite a bit of prologue and talking and setting the scene, which is really nice. Again, if you're new to VR, this is obviously aimed at people who are new to VR. This is a really cool way to sort of ease you into it. Some games do. The Scavenger one can make you not motion sick, but you get a bit dizzy if you're not used to it. Okay, this one isn't really. Shall we do the heist? Let's do the heist itself. This is a more action-packed level. Give you a quick look at it. Obviously there is some sort of gameplay spoiler coming up now, but not a really big one, so just skip forward 1 minute if you don't want to see the spoiler. So we are stealing a rather big diamond from a rather rich Russian gentleman who apparently has a big mansion with loads of guards in London, and here we are. So because I use the wireless controller, I only have one hand in the game, this one. I do have a gun, which I can grab.
There she is. Grab
Oh, that's weird.
gun and let's go home.
It shouldn't do that. Okay, that's weird. Usually you have to work out the mechanism why and how you open this thing. Oh wait, there's a guard. Oh no, there's no. Okay. For some reason it already did it. Maybe the last time I saved or something. Anyway, so no spoilers. You have to work out yourself how to open this. Your goal is to open this thing and grab the diamond. Okay. There's probably some guards here. Yeah, there's a guard coming.
Get down.
You have an accomplice who's somewhere outside apparently. He's a rather scary looking fellow. Okay. Oops, he's seen me. And I can't remember how to... Because we're in VR, of course you can't see that if you're not watching it in VR, but you actually do feel like you're in the room with Russians shooting at you. Which is rather entertaining. If you use the motion controllers, you have two hands. You use one hand to shoot, the other one to reload. You can grab objects with both hands, it's pretty cool. Also has two difficulty levels. One is where you virtually can't die. And the other one is where you can die. Okay, other bullets. You just reload. Okay. Right, so that's probably as much as I want to show you of this one. There is a second level where you have a big shootout, or you drive a van for London, which is a really cool level actually. It's not very long, probably about 20 minutes or so, but it's quite immersive. It's quite a cool storyline, sort of basic London gangster drama kind of thing. You have to make a decision at the end. I'm not going to take away what you should do or say the spoiler, but it's a cool game. It's a nice experience if you want to see it. Okay, let's try VR Luge. This is probably my least favorite game on here. Simply because the gameplay just doesn't do it for me. But I'll show you anyway. Every time you think it's not centered, you can recenter it, but to be honest, I've had... you steer the thing with your head. I've had no issues whatsoever. Once you have set it up with the camera pointing at you and everything, it's very painless to set up. Quite surprising for a Sony product. Okay, this is... Obviously, I don't feel like I'm actually lying on this thing. You probably are not when you watch this on your laptop or phone. There are some, not issues, but you have to get used to seeing things in focus in VR, because it's obviously not real world, so your eyes can't really focus on everything, because not everything's real or there. So I can see, for example, the speed's very focused. But some of the bits around me not so focused as they would be in real life. Well, okay. Checkpoint. I don't think you can really die or anything. There's one bit here where you jump, that makes you feel, well, if you're not used to it, that makes you a bit lightheaded. Whoa, it's really cool sensation. Okay. Scottish toothpicks. Oops. I don't think you can really die, you slow down or something, I don't know. I mean, I've hit cars and all sorts of things and I haven't died. It's a lot less exciting than I thought it would. Okay, I'm just finishing this level, which is not much longer. They all end at the same place, all the levels are very similar. Done one, done them all kind of thing, which is a bit of a down point. It's not a bad game. It's a cool sensation, cool, way again to sort of ease yourself into VR play. Whoa, see, I just hit that and I'm still alive. So, and there's a finish. Woohoo! It does leave you a little dizzy, but not very much. It's a nice beginner game. I actually enjoy doing this much more than actually playing. Anyway, so that's VR Loose. And this week's score, number 143, so I'm guessing, seeing that I absolutely sucked, there can't be many people playing this. So, okay, let's go back to the main menu. Quickly show you the other games. Loading times are really quick. Obviously the VR headset comes with its own processing unit, which probably helps, I suppose, and mine is a PS4 Pro. So that probably also helps. Scavenger Odyssey, this is one of my favorites on this one actually. I'll just continue the level I'm in. You float around space in your little, sort of a, I don't know, four-legged robot collector thing that can jump and stick to walls and whatnot. You'll see in a second. This one is very immersive, and so okay, here you are. See, this is my little craft thing. This is the world I'm just playing it through for the second time. So I'm in one of the earlier levels. You move around, full, obviously 360. What I really like about VR is how much it makes you feel. Okay, this is the start of the level. How much it makes you feel like you're really in the game. There's one game in the VR playroom where you rescue little robots, the robot rescue thing. It's unbelievable. It's like, the best way to describe it is, it feels like you're in, when you ever played Sonic when you grew up, that game feels like you're in there, you are Sonic, sort of. It's the best way to describe it. It's absolutely stunning when I first tried it. Anyway, so let's scavenge. You have guns, do I have some other guns? Oh yeah, and I can jump like this. It gives you waypoints, so these yellow things tell you where to go. Then you aim at where you want to go and you jump. Which, because it's VR, is a quite cool sensation. It's weird how, I mean, I'm sitting down on a normal chair, I'm not moving at all. But because you're so immersed, it really is, depending what game you play, it really is sometimes a very strange sensation, and you feel like you're moving or you're upside down and stuff. There's some note thing.
Data identifier. Midian military research vessel Starmuth, Class 7 explorer ship.
Okay. That looks a bit...
What the heck is a military starship doing out here? Surely not looking for the artifact.
Oh yeah, your goal is to find some mythical artifact.
Starship's hull is epoxy with holes.
Wow.
Those abhorrent life forms are feeding from it.
There's some alien life forms you have to kill and all sorts of other things. You have some power hook thing that can sling things. What I really like is the sensation when you jump around.
If we want in, we're gonna have to climb.
Yeah, there are those alien things, which aiming is done automatically. It's very easy. Oh, I don't go there. But because you can climb in like this, you can climb walls. And
get moving, Scavenger. Head for that breach in the ship's hull.
Yeah, and I can't remember how to do that. Crap. I think I just have to walk. Okay, and where's the ship? Lovely.
Getting residual power readings from the Starmuth.
Whoa.
But no life support. All access hatches are on emergency lockdown.
That's some AI robot thing that talks to you. Like your mission control thing. What the hell? Okay. So this is probably as far as I'm gonna go. Wait, maybe there's some little shootout here somewhere. I can show you. There's some little alien creatures that always try to kill you. You can stick to the walls. And that they're in various forms and sizes. Woohoo! And sometimes you just avoid them by jumping out of the way. than quickly turning around, shooting them.
I'm not sure we should be hanging around here.
You have a shield, which can take a little bit of abuse, not too much, but it also regenerates. Okay, and we just defeated that thing. Lovely. So that's Scavenger's Odyssey. There's quite a few levels. I can't remember how many, but you get, I don't know, an hour or more of quite enjoyable gameplay out of this one. And you get to, you know, walk around worlds and stuff, which is kind of cool. Okay, that's that game. Let's move on to the next. Yes, quit the main menu. Yes. Okay, next one on the list. Again, loading times are actually quite reasonable. Ocean Descent. This is so cool how you can interact. This is more an experience, less than a game. It's really good if you want to show VR to someone, like maybe someone who's not so much into gaming, like I don't know, your parent. This is pretty cool for that. Or at a party or something. Sorry about the noise, I'm just cleaning the headset. It does sometimes steam up. It's actually very comfortable to wear, which is the other surprise, because it's quite heavy. It's quite a big headset. Okay, here we are underwater. Up there is your boat. And down below. You can't really do anything, you're just in it for the ride and looking around. Obviously this being VR, you can of course look all the way around. It is quite remarkable in terms of like the graphics quality and stuff. It's not photorealistic by any means, but it's a really good effort. And when I've had this the first time, I tried this in the shop before I bought the PlayStation. They had this as a demo. It does make you feel really weird when you're standing up and you feel like you're actually standing in this dive cage. So this just goes down and down and down and down for a bit. And you have various animals coming by, like those little stingrays. Oh, isn't he pretty? Of course, one thing, if you move I mean, you can move around quite freely, to a degree. But if you move too close to the camera, see, then this happens. You're outside the play area, so you are reminded that it is virtual reality, not any type of real. Okay, so this is the Descent Wildlife Tour. I'm not going to spoil all of it for you, because it does go down even further and it's quite nice. It's really one to demo it to your girlfriend, your parents or something. Or run it at a party just for the show-off effect or something. Okay, so what have we done? We have looked at the heist, we have played Luge, we have skated Scavenger, we have done the Ocean Descent. That only leaves Danger Ball, which is probably currently my favorite. Usually I try the tournament, but I'll just do a quick play. There are different opponents. They all have a different, different skills or specialties or whatever. So we just go random. I'll just play one random game just to show you. Okay, let's be a chicken. Going easy. Don't want to embarrass myself. Okay, that's loading. Just cleaning the screen again quickly. Sorry about the noise. This game is it's like futuristic ping pong. 3D ping pong or whatever you want to call it. You play it by moving your head, nothing else. The controller stays still, everything stays still. You're in this big virtual stadium thing. Let's see where our opponent is, and it is Colossus. Okay, that one's really easy. This is your opponent. You play in this big three-dimensional space where the ball can freely travel around. Your goal is to get the ball past him. His goal is to get the ball past me. You can... Obviously it's controlled with your head, and there are certain moves you can do. For example, spin, if you move your head quickly. Or if you move your hand forward, like if you're doing a header, it gives it power. Now this is a relatively fine, it's an easy now, so first to 5 points wins. No tie breaks, no funny business, just straight to 5 points. So you can give it spin, and if you move your head forward quickly, then you give it this power move thing. Let's try. Kaboom, with spin and power. Lovely. 3-0 already, so we should wrap this up 5-0, I hope. Most of the times when I do concede points, it's because I'm being stupid, not because the computer is being so difficult. Okay, and we need one more point. See if we can finish this. Kaboom, there we go. 5-0, thank you very much. You can play the tournament mode, which is over 6 rounds. You have different opponents every round. Okay, Colossus, I win 5-0. What a surprise. Okay, and that's pretty much VR Worlds for you, which is, it's not that cheap. I think it was about 30 euros, or was it 30 pounds? I don't know. Certainly more expensive than something like Darknet or Tumble or something. It's a cool game. It's a nice demo of what VR can do. If you just want to show it off, there is a demo version of this included with the console when you buy it. Or not with the console, with the VR headset. So you can just use that. The heist is nice, Lucius was so. This one's enjoyable. This one's a nice demo, and this one is a cool game to play. I do actually go back and play Danger Ball once in a while. It's kind of nice. It's a good exercise for your neck muscles, actually, I found. So that's that. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was useful.